Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. This is a little bit of a mascara video, but we're going to throw in another eye product as well. Today I want to look at two brand new mascaras. You know, I love putting mascaras head to head. This is the Lancome. You know, Lancome are the queens of all mascaras. This is the Lancome Hypnose Serum Infused Volumizing Mascara. We're going to put it head to head with the brand new Tarte Tartelette Tubing Mascara. Did you hear this was out? It's brand new, just like the Lancome. And then I've been playing with the brand new Huda Wishful Peptide eye serum, and I didn't know really where to put it in, so we'll go ahead and we'll talk about it today. Since it's a mascara video, I thought, you know, it kind of made sense. So let's talk about all three of these. We're also going to try them out, so you can see I am wearing two different mascaras now. If things look a little off balance, that's why. So we'll talk about that, and I'll show you how to apply it and all that. I have been playing with these mascaras for quite a while. I just didn't get around to filming this video because there's been so much going on with new releases. So I don't have to do a wear test. I can just tell you everything right now, which is kind of handy dandy. All right, let's just talk first about this new eye serum. This is the $45 Huda Beauty Lift and Contour 1% Bakuchiol Peptide Eye Serum. Bakuchiol. Now, Bakuchiol, if I did that right, is a gentler retinol. It's like a retinol alternative. So it really helps with fine lines and firming, and also has peptides. This promises to lift and contour the eye. You can even put it on the lid. So let me just show you how this works. And also, by the way, it's refillable, so you don't ever have to spend money on the whole contraption. You could just add in a refill and even buy the refills. It comes with one in here and one refill, and then you can also buy the refill separately. So it makes the $45 for the initial purchase a little easier to take. You have this lovely little metal applicator tip, which stays nice and cool. You can even keep it in the fridge if you want to, but I actually find it staying nice and cool just on its own because it's metal. You pump the bottom and it gives you a little burst of the product right here. I actually really like this. You know, the Charlotte Tilbury Cryo Eye Serum, do you remember that release? It was a few months back. Has the same type of applicator, but when you pump the bottom, it just puts out way too much product. This is nice because it really is the right amount. Let me show you me putting it on actually just this morning so you can see. There's me just out of the shower. And I'm going to pump that and put that underneath my eye and around. You use the little ring finger just to kind of put it all around. And Huda herself says that if you want any crepiness on the eyelids fixed, you can even just kind of dot it over the eyelid as well. Huda says that this has actually saved her from getting any sort of surgical procedure to kind of lift and tighten her eyes. So, wow, I am up for that. I have been using this for about a week and a half, and it actually is very nice. I don't know that I have noticed any sort of significant change, but my first thing that I always do with an eye serum is I always want to make sure it's not going to give me any sort of milia, you know, those white bumps that you have to actually get the dermatologist to look at. I can get prone to those around the eye. So I haven't noticed any badness, anything bad that's happened, and my eyes don't look bad. So I'm going to keep working with it and I'll report back. But did I notice immediate miracles with it? Admittedly, no. But nothing bad either, which makes me want to continue playing with it. And most importantly, I have been dotting it on the lids of my eyes in the morning, and I'm not having any itchiness or dryness. There was a product, oh my goodness, who did it? One of the doctors, one of the, you know, the dermatologists who then start selling products, I can't remember who it was, who did a lifting and tightening eye serum that I really loved, but after about a week of using it, my eyes got itchy and kind of like white, like, oh, it was just like, it was awful. They were just drying out the lids, and it was terrible, and I was scared of that with this, but I have not had that problem. And it's also kind of nice for an eye serum that can go onto the lid. Okay, enough about that. Let's get back into the meat of this. Let's talk first about the Tarte Tartelette Tubing Mascara. You know Tarte, they have all different lines here, and this is the Tartelette line. So it is that, for that line, the very first tubing mascara might even be the very first tubing mascara for all of Tarte, actually. They're calling this Lash Extensions in a Tube. It is $24, and I have linked it down below. And you can get it on QVC right now at $32. We'll give you 2 of these. And I know you're thinking you don't need 2 new mascaras. I actually did that. I got the QVC Duo for $32 because I use tubing mascaras a lot when I film because they are so nice and they come off so easily with warm water and soap that I can get them off for quick changes when I'm filming many videos. So I go through good tubing mascaras really I go through them pretty quickly. This formula is supposedly 24-hour flake-free, and though I haven't tried it for 24 hours, I have tried it for 12. I didn't have any sort of flaking into my eyes. Good news for contact lens wearers. And because it's a tubing mascara, so I knew that, I didn't get any raccoon eyes, and it removes very easily. This is an all vegan and sweat-proof, and 2 coats, which is what they recommend, will give you length, volume, and curl, which is a lot to promise for a mascara, but I actually find it really nice and dark and dramatic, which I don't always find drama with a tubing mascara. Now, why does it say that it's sweat proof? Tubing mascaras are not like regular mascaras, so not to bore you, but a tubing mascara actually wraps kind of a tube, so to speak, of filament around the lashes. It's why when you wear a tubing mascara and you wash your eyes, wash your face, you'll see little strings of mascara onto your face. That's because the tubes are kind of just pulling off the lashes. Whereas a regular mascara actually puts pigment on the lashes, and that's why when you sweat, it can make raccoon eyes, especially on the lower lid. So a good tubing mascara is really good also if on your lower lash line it tends to transfer. Think about a tubing mascara. And this is a nice one that's also dramatic, and it does seem to live up to its standards. I'm still playing with it. It's been about a week, but I really like it so far. It's a tubing mascara, so I'm not like, wow, I wouldn't use this necessarily for a night out, but for drama during the day, I actually think it's really nice. All right, let's talk about our Lancome. Now, Lancome is the queen of mascara. Other than their bifacil, their mascaras are pretty much favorites across the industry. The bifacil is that fantastic eye makeup remover they make, but the Hypnose Serum Infused, there's already an Hypnose mascara from Lancome, but this is the Serum Infused Volumizing Mascara. This guy is $32 from Lancome. There's no wax in it. It's 91% black balm. I'm not entirely sure what that means. We're going to look at the 2 brushes in a moment here. With 4 weeks of use, because this has a serum in it, people that use this within 4 weeks reported that their lashes felt stronger, whatever that means, and felt, longer and stronger with no clumps. It's very buildable, and it removes very easily with warm water, kind of like a tubing mascara would, but this is not tubing. This is serum infused. So it's actually getting on the train of skincare infused makeup, basically, but in a mascara. Check out this crazy looking tube. It kind of looks like it's melting, doesn't it? It's almost a surrealist mascara tube, if there is such a thing. Well, now there is. And it has an 8-sided brush. So let me show you the brush. And let me kind of turn it for you. You can use different parts of it, and you'll see when we do our demo. Let me stop moving it so quickly. It's 8-sided. And it's kind of a traditional bristled brush. There is an odd little scent to this because it's serum. Almost a little bit of a hairspray smell. That's the only way I can describe it. No, there's not hairspray in it. I'm just trying to make something relatable. Do you remember those like Aquanet hairsprays? That's kind of what it smells like. The aerosol hairsprays, if you can, conjure up that scent. There's a little bit of that. It dissipates. It's on my eyes now. It is not irritating, but I did want to reveal it. Now, the Tarte Tartelette Tubing Mascara has no scent whatsoever. And this has a brush that might annoy some of you. Some people don't like this. It's that little kind of conical, very short, kind of rubbery bristled brush without having the actual bristles, and that I know bothers a lot of people. A lot of people find that pokey and whatnot. It doesn't bother me, but I did want to let you know, and there is no scent on that. All right, you saw me using the Peptide Eye Serum from Huda, so I will report back on that. But what I want to do now is go to me trying on these mascaras. And like I said, I've been using them. Removal is super easy. And I do really love both of these for an everyday look. I don't think either would be my dramatic night out mascara, but both of them for an everyday look are quite lovely. So let's take a look at me applying them right now. Let's give these a try. We're going to use the Lancome on this eye. Now, let me just mention, I don't want to forget to mention this. They actually say before you ever use this, but I've been playing with it, you are supposed to rotate the brush 8 times within the mascara, like for the first use. So I've already done that, but I just wanted to let you know. I've also already curled my lashes with my favorite lash curler, which is Refer, linked below. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this a try. Then we can let the Lancome kind of dry a little bit and add a little bit more. You have seen the wand already. Let's just do my quick application. I get a little bit of performance anxiety putting on mascara on camera. It's kind of boring. I like to use the edge, the very tip of my mascara wand to just kind of add a little bit of extra drama. And remember, this is supposed to be infinitely buildable. We'll come back and build it a little bit after as well. Again, a serum like actual serum infusion, and kind of reflects that in, notice how it's really building now. And now we're getting really pretty lashes. And I like to compare it to what we are going to compare it to in the tubing mascara, because in that sense, they're very similar. So there you go, there's that look there. I do know how these perform as I've been playing with them. So we don't actually have to do a wear test, and we have our very different wand in our Tarte Tartelette tubing mascara. So I will apply that here just for you guys to be able to see the difference as I apply it. This is a little bit of a darker and slightly more dramatic for tubing mascara. Not that tubing mascaras are weak or anything like that, but it's just a little bit darker and a little bit less, a little bit darker and a little bit more dramatic. The Lancome is a very natural look, very everyday. But, you know, good for you though. Good for your lashes. I like the fact that this drama is in a tubing mascara, because tubing mascaras don't get all over the place, as you probably know. All right, so let's take a look at my 2 different eye looks that I have going here. We have 2 coats of the, as you've noticed me putting on, of the Tarte Tartelette mascara, tubing mascara, here on my left to your right. And we have the Hypnose Serum Infused Volumizing mascara from Lancome on this eye. Again, I did say that I would show you this going on even more, because it does not make your lashes kind of crunchy or flake. And basically, I am putting this on now, and it feels like my lashes have nothing on them. I'm not saying it looks like it, I'm saying it feels like it. In other words, I'm not met with that kind of crunchy, stiff lash. And it also, as you see, definitely built up the drama. I don't know which one you guys prefer. Now, I have been playing with these, so I will let you know that both mascaras come off very easily with warm soapy water. I actually end up using my Lancome Bifacil anyway, because I always like to get everything off and my eye makeup and whatnot. So, you know, that is kind of what I do anyway, but they do come off very easily, and you don't wake up the next morning with it all underneath the eyes or anything like that, nor does it transfer or make for raccoon eyes, thankfully. So I am very, very pleased with the performance. I do enjoy the drama of the Tartelette just a little bit more, I must admit. But for everyday low makeup wearing, not no makeup, but low makeup wearing, this is a beautiful serum-infused mascara that will also improve the length and kind of firmness, sturdiness of your lashes as you wear it. So do let me know if you had tried either of these, or you were looking into this Huda Eye Serum. I just kind of want to know what you guys have been finding out there. If you knew all this existed and were going to give it a try, definitely let me know, or any questions below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. And if you haven't already done so, my goodness, please subscribe to my channel so that I can see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.